More light, everybody. Thank you for tapping into another episode of Unbiased Opinions. We're your host, the spiritual wanderer Suave.
And a nigga in a new seat. It's the 333.
Right? And today we're joined with a special guest, my cousin. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
What's happening, players and playettes? This is their Guest Kei, real name Keontae. It's my older cousin. He invited me here, and I'm just thankful to be here.
Nigga cool too, man. We was chopping it up before we even started.
That part.
Right? We was already talking about some good stuff, man. And of course, we got our producer Ryan on here, man.
What's happening, cousin?
Yeah, we was talking about first we was talking about the freaking Ant-Man movie.
Yeah,
man. See,
they disappointed. I'm mad because I ain't seen it yet. So
yeah.
I'll
So
be
I went
disappointed soon, I guess.
I went out. Keontae, you seen it too. We won't get into details because Trey ain't seen it, but
Okay.
I'll just say from your opinion, do you think from seeing this movie, do you think Marvel's like falling off a little bit?
I'm not gonna say they're falling off. It's just hard to keep up with what we previously had. From all the Avengers and stuff, it was serious through the whole thing from the Avengers. Now it's not as serious through the Marvel scene right now because they were fighting for the whole world at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to beat Thanos and then Ultron and all that. But right now, it's like everybody's building their own story by themselves. So Ant-Man's story is just, it's about him. I feel like
Yeah.
can't truly see how it entails to everybody just yet. I know they're going to go more in depth with it, but it was just, it's Ant-Man.
That's it.
It's Ant-Man.
It's a little
like,
dude.
how much you going to do with Ant-Man?
You about this big.
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. After seeing the movie though, cause like how we spoke about Thor and we wasn't really feeling that either.
Mm-hmm.
Like after seeing this movie, I'm like, I've been fighting for Marvel. I've been fighting for you. You know how
hard.
Yeah, like I've been going hard because and they've been having movies that's just been like slapping.
Right.
DC wasn't able to hold a candle to them, but now it's like, all right, y'all.
It's up for grabs.
Get a little shaky, baby.
Yeah.
It's up for grabs in that
Man.
superhero world right now.
I saw this one and I was like, wait a minute, y'all. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep. I fell asleep
Oh,
on one
for real?
part, and then they woke me up like 5 minutes into my sleep, and like, okay, I got my second win. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I watched it through, but it's like the quantum realm thing. I just can't get into it. I never really got into it on none of them that had brought it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just like even Doctor Strange. The
Yeah.
second one, I felt like they did too much with him going to the different universes.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling that one that much either, but I did
Exactly.
like it.
I liked it.
I'll say I like it.
I'm a Doctor Strange.
I'm a Doctor Strange
Yeah,
fan.
man.
That's why I
I'm
liked
gonna say the
it.
same thing, but if we wasn't,
Yeah.
if like
That's hard
Doctor
to
Strange
do.
wasn't one of, because I didn't know that was y'all favorite, but I know for a fact, if that movie was that way and I wasn't a Strange fan, I would have been like,
That's how I thought
Like, this
too.
what y'all watch?
Cause I was like, cause when I seen it, I was like, you know what? I mess with Doctor Strange. I mess with Wanda. This gonna be fire. But then when I seen it, I was like, it was still tight, but I had a lot of problems, man. I was like,
the little
man.
pieces, like, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah,
part.
I was like,
Why
oh,
they do that?
Because I think one of my main issues with that, it has so much potential to be better. You can
Facts.
see it.
Facts.
Like even watching the movie, you're like, oh, this has so much potential where they could have did something crazy. And then it's like, oh, y'all spoiled the whole
I feel like they're doing it all kid friendly now.
Drop the ball.
I feel like Marvel's just all for kid friendly now. Like being early 20s when they first came out with, the first Avengers,
Right.
adults are up in there.
Yeah.
But now it's meant for majority like kids and stuff.
See, I guess to play devil's advocate even against that, I'll say that maybe they're doing it to build the next generation audience for what's coming next.
I'm scared.
hey, you know what? But
scared for
I mean, that's realistic, I
That
guess.
is, though.
Unless like small kids, like elementary, middle school, want to dive back into. Just think about when the first Marvel movies that tied into Avengers.
Yeah.
They're pretty old.
Yeah.
Facts.
So my kids would not even semi understand.
No, that's true.
Like if they were just to catch up, boom, and start watching Thor on, what was the last one, Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
If they just started watching on that one, they wouldn't know nothing.
Yeah.
Like that predated that because they just wasn't old enough. So I guess it makes sense, like what you're saying, for them to be gearing up for this audience to move forward with Marvel.
I agree.
But shit, nigga, that's probably why they gearing it towards kids, because it's definitely giving childish.
It's It's super
Right.
dog.
You ain't
So
lying.
give it
But the
childish.
double back
Straight
into
childish.
that is way more further than it was for us. Like if we came up on Star Wars, like we watched Star Wars, us doubling back was 3 episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them doubling back, they gotta watch Iron Man.
Boy.
TV show.
They gotta watch the TV shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they got all the Captain America. Like y'all doubling back a long way.
That's
Y'all never
long.
even keep up with what's going on now.
These 2.5-hour movies.
That part.
3-hour
Right.
movies, nigga. Like,
Come on, man. I'll be tired too, bro. I'll be tired too.
Talk about a week.
I'm gonna start
nigga.
trying to read
You
it
gotta-
real quick.
You got to put in work,
Right?
Right?
To
You gotta
get
do it.
current.
Damn.
Nigga, I had a homegirl tell me she was trying to watch, not trying to. She went and seen Endgame, and then told me she ain't watched no other Marvel movies. I said no,
That was,
How?
nigga.
I probably wouldn't even watched it.
Yeah.
I would have
Nigga.
just went to a whole new series.
And you could have went with me. I would have. You not going with me.
I'd have been
Right now.
upset.
She told me that. Oh, I ain't seen none of those.
Try to tell her the whole time.
You ain't seen
that's
what?
this, that's them. This is what's
Trying to
going
keep
on.
her. Oh,
I'm trying to watch them.
2 movies ago.
Like you can't throw your opinion like, oh, I think what's gonna happen
Be
next.
quiet.
You can't say it because you don't even know what happened before.
Right.
Don't
Yeah.
get excited about nothing. You don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
you're gonna be in the theater like, where's Spider-Man?
Oh God. God.
Oh my God.
Nigga, so who brought her?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be mad at it. We gonna get shushed.
Suave, this you?
Right.
This you?
Right.
You didn't watch the last movie? Oh, come
I ain't seen
on.
none of them. Bitch, there was. You bothered me to come to this.
I love Marvel though, man. I've always been a Marvel fan.
Same.
Over DC. I feel like DC finna come with some strong vengeance.
Oh yeah.
Because after what I'm seeing in Marvel, I'm like, they can't keep up with DC now.
DC was tripping, bro. Even with how they rolled shit out, because they had that the Justice League before Wonder Woman had her movie.
Yeah.
Cyborg didn't have a movie.
Nope.
I was like, nigga, how the fuck are y'all putting the team together?
Yeah, they just
We didn't know
introducing
nothing
people
about
now.
the team.
No, we didn't know nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. And y'all assembling the team?
People was just popping up and he's like, oh, okay. That's where we
Bro,
at.
they just threw Wonder Woman in there like she was an add-on. Nigga, this is Wonder Woman. What the fuck? Like, this ain't no minor B-roll ass character. This is Wonder Woman. Here she come.
Yeah.
Wondering who she is.
With no story?
Man,
Aquaman, no movie. I was like,
how
man.
y'all think about the Aquaman movie?
I fucked with it. I felt
Yeah,
like
I thought it was good.
Okay,
I felt like
we
it was
on the same
underwater
page.
Wakanda.
Yeah.
I felt like it was DC's Black Panther.
Yeah.
I like
was
that
good.
one. I like that one a lot.
I was feeling that one. But I don't know. I wasn't feeling Batman versus Superman. And I wasn't feeling Justice League.
I feel like I was because I started seeing characters. Like I'm the type when I'm watching something, I know some people and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, I get hyped. That's gonna be doomsday.
Yeah.
Like, I used to get hyped about that.
Yeah, see, I wasn't feeling it because, like, I don't know. First, I just thought Batman versus Superman, they was trying too hard to make Batman that dude. Because you got to try to figure out how Batman can compete
He was fucking him up.
with somebody that on that level. So you have to, you have to.
surprised.
Work.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking
You have to
that man
depower Superman to the extreme. You got to bring him down, all the way down. So it's like, if you just think about the concept of Superman fighting Batman in general, this nigga is washing Batman.
Bro,
You could say the same thing on Marvel
at
though.
the beginning of the movie.
When they did Iron Man, they did Iron Man beating up fucking Hulk in the Hulk suit. There's no way that suit should even kept up with them.
But then at this, it's like, yeah, you're going to get whooped. You're going to get whooped. You should be able to get like a hit or two in, but you still going to get smashed. You know what I mean?
But he didn't smash him in there. He knocked that nigga unconscious where he turned back into Bruce Banner.
I mean, that's true.
Beat that.
Yeah,
He had that
That's
robotic fist. Nigga.
Oh, God.
Tearing the fucking ass up.
That's true. That is
Hey, the
true.
Hulk been getting hold for a long
Yeah.
Dog,
But-
they
for a
played.
long
I was about to
time,
say,
my
but
nigga.
Yeah.
They
in
let
general.
Iron Man put hands on him.
Right.
And, boy, Thanos.
Thor.
Thor
Boy,
barely got put hands
Boy,
on him.
Thanos beat the shit out the Hulk. Made him
Worked
not want
him.
to be green no more.
Hey, that was one of the best parts in
Scared
that
him
movie,
the
though.
ass. Keep me in your ass.
That
I don't
nigga
want to
said,
come out no
that
more.
nigga said, come out. He said, no. That nigga said, hell no. That's them niggas.
All right, nah.
That's them niggas. It's going to be a hell
Never
no for
had
me,
that.
Bucko.
Did you see how he need me in my face?
Man, boy, block, boop, boop, pop, pop. I
He
said,
was
ooh.
doing
Done.
UFC on this nigga.
Done.
Bro,
Hulk
he was
smash.
mixing the fuck out of Hulk,
Yeah.
nigga.
Dude, he hit,
Combo.
he hit a pressure point on him. I
Hit him in the
said,
throat, nigga.
yeah, I
Yeah.
said, man.
Nigga,
I
not
said,
the Hulk.
man,
Nigga,
yeah.
wow. I said, oh, this is the realest nigga.
Yeah. I was excited when I
But
saw
they
that
had-
ass whooping.
They used Hogue as the punching bag because he was
Literally.
considered the strongest one. They gave him his little scene in the first Avengers. That was it. you knew after that, oh yeah, he ain't no joke. But then after that, they was like, yeah,
Sunning the fuck out of
yeah,
Hulk, nigga.
he got to get beat up. He got beat up by.
But he's getting his ass beat, bro. They weren't even good fights. Like,
nah, he wasn't even like toe to toe with him for at least a couple scenes. Like, no,
Yeah.
nothing, nigga.
He's
Right out
still-
the gate,
yeah.
he was on that shit with Thanos, getting his ass worked.
Yeah,
that was a 5-second ass whoop.
right.
That was a 5-second.
All ass whoop.
Real quick. It
before
didn't
Loki
take.
Gotta come up.
Yeah, I was like, man, shoot.
This nigga exposed that Hulk can't box, nigga.
No,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was not boxing.
He's
He's a
exposed by niggas like, oh, this nigga, you just be
Caveman
grabbing
fighting.
people.
Yeah,
he
you just
can't-
be throwing
But you
people.
can't fight though.
Yeah, he can't fight.
Thanos show like that's a nigga who will
everything.
fight and a nigga who can fight. That's the
Oh, you can tussle, nigga.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can't fight.
He said hammer
You
fist.
right?
You doing hammer fist?
Yeah, that's
oh,
how
we
he does
got
all
you.
day.
ground and pound. That's
Yeah.
it. No, we
There's
finna stand up in the middle of the ring, buddy. Me and you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he took him out real quick. I said that was smooth. That was smooth.
Hulk wasn't using knees or nothing. Thanos used knees
That's
on
what-
that nigga, man.
Oh yeah,
Blocking
He
and
put
all
knees.
kind of shit.
Yeah, he
nigga.
put paws on that man.
yeah.
You
And
Hondas.
he did head to knee too.
Yes,
He, wow.
head to knee.
I said, oh yeah, you out.
That's why I said
yeah.
that's a nigga who will fight and a nigga who can fight.
That part. That part. There's a big difference.
I ain't never think in my head like this nigga Hulk probably can't even fight. I never thought that before.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, we're Hulk gonna win. That's all you think.
Every time.
But if you actually do think about Hulk, he really can't fight though.
Well, we know that. Now, we,
Hey, but he was
we know
fucking up
for sure.
Abomination on the Incredible Hulk, the other version.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
fucking him
That
up
was
on
actually a
there.
good movie too. I like
I
that.
like that. I'm surprised
and
they
I,
didn't keep that
and I
running.
fucked with Abomination.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Abomination. Was
Even
cold.
that the soldier nigga, even when he ran the ones with Hulk before he turned into Abomination.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Nigga,
no,
y'all
I
remember that
laughed
fight
at
scene?
that. I laughed at that scene, bro.
was
He
gone.
kicked that
Remember
nigga
Yeah,
off.
but before that nigga was in there getting
Oh,
it in.
yeah.
Nigga, he was doing his shit before he was Big Hulk, but he got his motherfucking ass kicked to
Man,
hell.
he was standing in front of him when he stood toe to toe. I said,
I
oh.
looked at that nigga
Oh.
and
Yeah.
kicked that nigga
Bow.
across that field.
I said, oh, and then he hit the tree.
Yeah, they had to rebuild his ass.
Oh.
That's when he got turned to Abomination.
Put that nigga,
That was
put
the
that nigga back
Abomination
together
working.
again.
Too much confidence,
So
little
the
nigga.
W got his motherfucking
Yeah.
ass cracked.
He Muay Thai kicked that nigga.
Bro, hard. Oh my god, bro. I'm about to go watch that shit.
I like, he ain't
again.
getting
Yeah.
up.
Bro, he kicked the
He ain't
shit
getting
out
up.
that
Man,
man.
that jump was hilarious. There's a part on Ant-Man though that really disappointed me, and I ain't gonna say it, but
Yeah,
Oh,
we
man.
when you see it, we gonna have to talk about it. I'll just tell you that much,
Don't worry about it. I see it before next time we see
Yeah.
each other. I'm gonna make sure.
cause that junk.
I
I
as soon
actually
as-
just watched it on Sunday, I think.
yeah,
Sunday or Monday, I think I just watched it.
I saw it Saturday, but as soon as I seen that one part, well, it's throughout the movie, but it's like a scene where
Something
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just said, oh, why y'all do that though? Like that?
Nah, you're a real fan of Pete that. When
Yeah.
you get catched though, you gotta be a real fan of Marvel.
And I gotta
Like,
watch
why?
this through the whole movie?
Right.
Oh, come on. So yeah, that pissed me off. But yeah. Anyways, let's talk about this Rihanna being on the cover of Vogue thing, because I've been hearing a lot of talk about this.
I haven't even peeped it.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't
I seen the cover and I seen somebody say something about having a problem. But I got this thing now, nigga, where I see like fuck shit and I feel like I just scroll away from it so fast. I used to be quick to be in a comment section, nigga. I'd be like, man, how could somebody have a problem with this? And I go in the comment section, I'm like, there it is.
Was it him holding the baby?
Idiots.
That one?
That one.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't know that was the Vogue picture.
Mhm.
Yeah. So people have a problem with her being in the forefront and having a man in the
Oh,
background.
why?
They come up with every. They just
Why?
trying to be
Rihanna is
stars.
bigger than ASAP.
That's
You
my
can tell
thing.
by the arms too on that motherfucker. She way bigger than that nigga. Actually, we talking about weight or status? Which one? That's both.
Nigga said both ways.
Them little ass arms holding that baby look heavy.
Nigga back there struggling.
I'm like, damn, this little ass nigga.
ASAP, do some push-ups to get off the
Yeah.
perks, nigga.
This nigga stay trying to be cute. Motherfucker, you a grown ass man,
Right.
dog. Get your weight
That
up.
nigga said, lift something, pick something up.
Yeah. No, they was basically complaining about the man being in the background, saying that that's a thing that the media keeps pushing on people. Is for like the men to be more of the second thought of
Demasculinize
everything.
the man type
Exactly.
thing.
The whole
Why,
thing.
why do it gotta be like?
That's your woman. You, if she
Yeah,
could
that-
lead,
that-
homie, let her lead.
And there you have it, my nigga. Ain't no rocket science to that, in my opinion, bro.
What the
Like,
fuck?
if you gotta, if my woman is the breadwinner,
I'm gonna mature that. I'm gonna grow that even more.
bro, I don't have no problem.
Right.
I do not have a problem with that. Like, if that's what it is, go crazy.
Yeah.
The same way I would expect you to support me if I was a breadwinner,
Mm-hmm.
the same way I would expect you to pick up my slack in other departments, i.e. like home, right? If I'm bringing most of the money in, so we can go back to what the 70s, where niggas was working, women were taking care of home. Now, what happens in this generation where women have the ability to make more money than men a lot of fucking times?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like even in social media.
Yeah.
Women can capitalize on social media 10 times faster than men can.
Yeah.
So now let's just say your girl page catch fire, boom. Now she getting big money.
Right.
You got a 9 to 5. Nigga. if she can do that, bro, let your woman do that. I don't.
It's insecurity.
Ego. Bingo. There you got it.
Niggas is insecure.
Insecure. Ego's too fucking big, man.
Yeah. I think we got to realize that it's a lot more of a team effort in relationships nowadays than it was back then. So with something like this, even with the whole magazine cover, being upset about it in general, you got to realize the magazine cover is for Rihanna. It wasn't for ASAP. So her being in the front should be primary.
She put her nigga in there.
Right.
Yeah.
And
he wasn't part of it.
So imagine you coming up there to shoot for you, and they like, yeah, we gotta have you on the forefront. You like, okay, I want ASAP in it. Where you think they're gonna put him at? You want the nigga in the front?
Right next to
Yeah.
Like, this is not a family shoot.
Yeah.
It would have been that, or it would have been a picture of him kissing her stomach. It still would have been in a sight of those type of people, of demasculizing him, like making him look like less of a man, like she's an overseer. Because how motherfuckers really spinning narratives nowadays.
I feel like motherfuckers only feel like less of a man when they less of a man.
Facts.
Right.
In my opinion, that man fine letting his woman shine, and she been shining, nigga. She is easily bigger than ASAP.
Right.
Way more of an icon nationally than ASAP.
ASAP's a model.
Nigga, especially after
rapping to model. That's
bro,
all
after
he do now.
she did music, bro, and she boomed the music industry. And left, nigga, and went to fashion, and she ain't lost a step on nothing. Fashion, makeup, nigga. She
Perfume.
running the game.
Facts.
Nigga,
She's
ASAP,
killing it.
You are the +1.
Facts.
Like,
Every time.
Let's keep it
Babe,
funky,
I got you
bro.
as my +1. See, like, they invited me. I got a +1. You coming?
I'm gonna bring my husband.
Right.
I'm gonna bring my man. That's cool.
Every time.
Right.
And what I'm gonna be like, my bitch getting all the shine tonight. Now you really not a man. Now I feel like you a hoe for real.
I feel like guys don't know how to, it's the guys that don't hustle in life to understand it's chess. If I got a queen, you got to understand her versatility and her range of motion is way further than mine is.
She can move like I can't move.
Right. So I'm going to make sure she's moving accordingly. I'm always be there and make sure she's moving properly.
Yeah.
But I'm still moving too.
Yep.
My shit just got to be more calculated because I can't sit there and just go out somewhere and get all these compliments how she can get, and that's going to get her a fucking deal somewhere. Nah, I got to move different. I got to move completely different, more calculated. But she can go all the way, and I can add to her calculations.
That's
I can
fast.
add to her thing. So I've never been scared of having a woman lead.
Man,
Because
I'm
I'm
supposed to.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her lead because I understand her role. Because I'm like, she's back row player. You know what I'm saying? She's not pawn shit. She's back row. She's either a bishop, she's a rook, she's a knight,
Right.
or she's that queen. Regardless, she's somebody that brings value to my growth.
Boom.
And I'm gonna let her be that.
And I think that make you, nigga, that make you a man.
That
to
part.
me.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't, and niggas had this alpha male thing so fucked up. Like what they believe an alpha male to be. It's supposed to be like this super macho, manly, I can do it all type of nigga. And I'm like,
down,
man,
I
first
need
of all,
help.
an alpha is a man who can lead, and leading ain't always done from the front.
That's facts.
Let's just get that out the way.
I'm glad you said
Like,
that.
let's just get that out the fucking way. Lead nigga is a nigga who can organize all of this shit. Sometimes you in the front, sometimes you in the back, sometimes you in the middle. But when you a leader, bro, you just kind of know how to. You like head coaches, right?
How to, when to.
Head coaches.
Yeah.
You a good head coach when you know how to move all the pieces. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, special teams, whatever. All of these things are underneath your umbrella. When you a leader, it's a bunch of shit under your umbrella. Sometimes you send somebody to do shit you cannot do, like what you was talking about. But that don't make you less of a man.
Not at all.
Like I know where I'm strong at. I know where she's strong at. If the roles was reversed, nobody would be complaining. Nigga, this is not biblical times, my nigga. It's not like man, macho, cook clean and shut up. Nigga, we so far gone from that. And I wish niggas just get the fuck away from it because it's not even a lot of niggas who can support that lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like this again, we not in the fucking 70s where a nigga can have a warehouse job and raise a family of 12.
That part.
Okay. So like even you women out there who act like if a nigga going 50-50 with you on bills, then he can't lead you. Okay, and you're retarded. So how much money do you think a nigga truly has to make to raise a family without your help?
Yeah.
Realistically, you talking about nigga who making plus 100,000 a year.
Right.
Right? How many niggas are making that? Working 9 to 5s.
For real.
You can make $20 an hour and not make that.
That's fine.
You can, that $20 an hour is a good paying job. Right now, today, even with how hot shit is, $20 an hour is a good paying job. With that, you will not touch 100K.
True. Isn't that like what 60,000, maybe 50?
Very close to that,
Yeah.
but not 100.
No, for
Like
sure not
it's
that.
definitely not
No,
100.
for sure
So
not
that's what I'm saying. So like the women who want those kind of men, what kind of woman are you to even request that type of shit? Because what do you bring to the table for a nigga who make plus $100,000 to want to fuck with you?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about that, because you want to talk about niggas' pockets. Let's talk about what you bring to the table. Bitches don't be having nothing.
Yeah.
They like don't no talent, no hustle, no nothing. They be having hands out.
Facts.
This what they got. I want. Okay, what do you do?
You speaking real, man.
What do you do? You want a nigga who make 100,000+ a year, and you want to take care of you and your son.
You don't even know how to keep me motivated.
Ooh.
Woo!
Like that's something females need to understand.
Nigga.
Like she don't have to even do the most. Like even if I'm at my lowest, all I need you to help me motivate me through my darkest times. I don't even need you to be doing shit. Just be there for me to help me get out of this. Because once I'm right, we right.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes don't even know how to help train their woman to be there for them. A lot of niggas just be in a relationship. No, in a relationship, we have to train one another on what you could do for me and how I can do this for you. Because even if she's the breadwinner, she still needs your motivation, your backup just for her mental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, women do need mental maintenance, my nigga.
Communication
They
is
already
important.
they gonna love, and that's gonna be their thinking. No, you gotta sit there and bring that cognizance inside to them and have them be able to think. You know what I'm saying? Show them how you need them to think in these situations.
Facts.
That's
Instead
true.
of always being the resolver to something. Like when she's going through something, what would you do?
Being a sponge.
How we gonna get out of this? You tell me. What would you do? Because she's gonna come to you first. Be like, okay, well, we going through this. What's going on? What we do? Niggas always trying to come up with a solution. That's just men. That's just how we are. We always want to fix something.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to take a step back and grow our queen by sitting here asking her, what would you do in this?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's so
we figure this out together?
That's so trill, nigga. Because
Yeah.
it's cool to figure it out every time.
I get tired
But
too,
you're
though.
not going to teach her nothing.
Nothing,
She's not
dog.
going to grow. And I was just talking to my homegirl about growing people and growing with people in relationships.
Yeah.
Because like you can fuck with a person, and when they leave you, you can feel like, I gave that nigga everything. I gave him the best, this, and it wasn't enough for him, right? And then you get with the next bitch, and she not putting up with nothing you put up with.
Yeah.
She like, bro, you lead this relationship, and now you took care of him. I bought him this. I paid for that. He didn't have to do this. He didn't even have to work. He didn't have to do that, and he fumbled me. Nah, let's be real. He left you, and that bitch wasn't having that shit.
Yeah.
The next woman, she was not having that shit.
Tighten them up.
She is what he needed.
Facts.
You were an enabler.
That part.
Now, I can blame him for sure, but understand you played your part, because you saying he didn't have none of this shit, and you still gave him everything you gave him. You never helped that nigga grow that entire time, regardless of what you felt like giving him was. You never gave him what he needed, because he did not grow with you. That nigga was stagnant. That's why y'all not together. And you pissed off because she made him grow.
You see,
And you like, oh, well, good luck to you. He didn't do none of that shit with me, because you didn't make him.
that part.
You didn't require him to do none of that shit for you.
Right.
He got to use you. He got to sit on the couch and play 2K with his feet kicked up, had his homeboys and shit in this motherfucker, and you had no problem with that. Blame yourself. You ain't have no standards.
You didn't challenge.
That is on you.
Yeah.
The same way, and vice versa. Like what you talking about. Like your girl always trying to come to you, figure it out. Can you help me figure this out? You think better than me. You better on your feet than I am. Okay, but now it's time for you to learn how to be good on your feet. So I can help you, but let me hear what you would do first.
Right.
Okay, that's cool, but I would.
Yeah.
Now
I'm now a little input. We can put this together.
put them together. Now y'all got a plan. But in that, now she has her own critical thinking.
Yes.
For if this situation arises again, you didn't just fix it.
Yeah.
You can help her grow by teaching her your ways of thinking on how you fixed it.
Yeah.
And this is how y'all, it's a give and take thing. Niggas have to get the fuck out of the way. Like a lot of you niggas be in y'all women's way.
Facts.
Like,
Oh my fucking goodness.
A lot of you niggas be in their way, bro. Like these women have so much potential.
Right.
And they shell up behind a nigga because she thinks that he's such an alpha, such a leader, because he's just always in the front. Okay, lady, so what the fuck are you gonna do when he's incapable?
Mm-hmm.
You've been in the wagon this whole time. You
Right.
got no idea how to steer this motherfucker.
Facts.
So now, what you was talking about, men, we just crash sometimes. All we do is take shit on all
Yeah.
the time, bro. We take all the lashes from the world, bro. We don't even. My fault. How many times have you ever told somebody that hurt my feelings verbatim in your life?
No,
How many times have you said that phrase to somebody?
A couple, but
Couple?
not a lot. Yeah, a couple.
Ryan, how many times have you said that phrase? That hurt my feelings. Have you had your feelings hurt before though?
yeah.
We've all had our feelings hurt, right?
Yeah.
This is the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we don't even have that. We're not even available to that. This is what men do. So we just take when our feelings hurt. Niggas just get mad. We don't even know how to really be sad.
That's what
most
I was just
most
saying.
men do not know how to be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Immediately we angry.
Right.
Facts.
Jump straight to
Like,
mad.
as soon
Either
as
mad or sad. That's how I operate.
right away.
I mean, mad or happy. I apologize. I'm either mad or happy.
Ain't no other emotion in between
Yeah,
there.
I don't know the sad shit.
Why? Because first of all, little black boys are not taught to feel shit.
That part.
Yes.
Let's get that out. Like we
Hey,
little black boys
Man.
are not taught to feel
You ain't
anything.
lying about that one.
Anything you feel that's not happiness or anger is bullshit. And you acting like a bitch.
my
Emotional.
uncle used to.
You acting emotional.
My uncle used to yell at me and be like, "Nigga, you a Wilkins, nigga. You don't cry for free."
I told y'all that.
Like real life, my nigga. So
That's
like,
how he raised it.
it really raises like that to where like, okay, well, nigga, I'm just gonna be upset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be happy or upset. But even when I bust out in tears, I blame it on anger.
Bingo.
I'm not the type to
I'm
say
so
sad.
mad.
I'm heated.
You're
nigga.
not.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
not bad, but you are
Just take that,
hurting.
yeah.
Like it's a hurt that men just shelf.
Mm-hmm.
We just hide and we just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Nobody taught us how to deal with it. And then we go out into the world and date women with no clue on how to deal with our own emotions. Ain't no way in hell we know how to deal with yours.
That part.
Right.
Just remember that.
That's why
Like,
you need a couple of them so you can start learning.
and that's so trash, bro, because I say that. I said that. I learned on some women's backs.
Yeah, facts.
It's women who got lashes on their back from me, man.
For real, I look back, I'm like, yo, I fucked some people up out of my
It happens
search
like
to,
that.
to learn and to understand myself. Like I left, like
You had no lessons.
man,
Anybody else help you? Like
Yeah.
you learn. You out here on trial and error. Oh, in relationships with women, really being like detached completely from your own emotions. You do not understand hers. Hers actually piss you off because you don't get it, and you want to get it, and like ain't nobody helped you understand this shit.
Yeah.
And so now you just mad.
Right.
Her feelings hurt, and you mad because you don't understand why her feelings hurt. And here we are, this whack ass.
I lost some good relationships, bro, because of that. Like
Dog.
even not even just with women, just like with people in general. I was so quick to cut people off because of like a misunderstanding.
Yep.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like as soon as we misunderstand, I'm like, okay, I'm cool, and wipe my hands with it. But now that I'm 30 now, I look back at them like, I can't do that. I gotta sit there and I don't want to lose good people out of misunderstanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being 30, I understand that part. Now back then it was like, nah, fuck that. We got to misunderstand it. It is what it is, and fuck it. It's
Facts.
because I'm trying to learn me. I'm
Yeah.
still learning me, and I didn't understand the understanding part. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Some people, a lot of men don't care for the understanding part.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean? If there's a misunderstanding, it's just like, cool.
Mhm.
I'm going to let it be what it is,
Right,
you know?
right,
But I like to understand people.
Right,
You know,
right,
I
right.
like to have an understanding. Like, I always try to be like, what you mean? Or what is it? You know? Like, what is it? I want to see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
'Cause even if we don't agree, you know what I mean? At least I can know, okay, this is how you think. This is how you work.
I
This how
had
you
one of those
operate.
with you when I lived here. We had a misunderstanding in the beginning
Yeah.
over something, and I swear that was probably the first time I like buckled down. I'm like, nah, we actually sat down in the living room and
Mhm.
talked it out, and we've been smooth sailing ever since.
Yeah.
It
That
take a
was the
nigga
very
him,
first
man.
time.
But it take a nigga like him.
Mm-hmm.
You
Me
feel
and him
me?
were
Like-
very different too. You know what I'm saying? I was being a little street nigga, and I'm staying in this crib. Everybody in here is not on that type of time or the type of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I don't have to have that type of aggression in my heart. This is my family, it's my cousin,
Yeah.
who's on a zenful ass fuck. He's a peaceful fucking dude.
But it take a nigga like that.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
When you got niggas who like naturally just aggressive like me and you, bro, we Rams. We go crash into some shit over and over
crash
again.
out.
Until
I'm ready to crash over juice
every time for whatever.
I don't
like
give a fuck what it is.
If I feel like it's disrespectful,
I'm gonna go. We gonna handle that either.
that's
toe to toe, my nigga.
But then you got the Suaves in the world where they like, bruh, like,
yeah,
what's the problem? And now you like, damn, what's the problem?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, because all you know is go. All you know is get to it. If you got a problem, let's
handle it right now. Ain't no later shit. I want to do this now.
I don't want to talk.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
I don't want to talk about shit.
What you want to do?
Like, I'm not no talking ass nigga. Like,
niggas
be saying shit like that. Like, I'm not no talk. Like, and I'm like, at this point, bro, 30, 33, nigga. Relax, my nigga. Like, we hooping, and I've been in so many fights on a basketball court. It makes no sense.
Oh shit.
Like, just solely on like niggas just talking so much, like the disrespect. It go from, it go from like, to me. It go from like regular shit talking, like, nigga, you can't guard me. Nigga, you suck. You ass. I'm like, right, great, wonderful. You suck, bitch ass nigga. And now I'm like,
now I gotta cut you right there. I heard bitch.
Bro, what the fuck,
I ain't gotta hear
nigga?
nothing else. You call me a bitch, my nigga?
Like,
watch your mouth.
Bingo, right away.
Yeah.
What you say?
I'll slap you and show you a bitch.
Because now we went from competitive shit talking to me being a bitch or me being a hoe ass nigga.
Right.
And now I'm like, okay, so you gonna show me I'm a hoe ass nigga? And now it's no more basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We not hooping now.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Instead of niggas actually, like, I don't know, and I'm gonna say it come with maturity, but having that like having the ability to just like restrain yourself or not be so reactive.
Yeah.
Because now I'm to the point where now I just don't react to a bunch of shit. Everything don't move me like it used to move me. I used to feel like everything was disrespectful. Any small thing, bro. I'm like, bro, that shit, man, that sound like disrespect to me.
Yeah.
And like, that's perception. You know, it's perspective. A nigga didn't even need. If a nigga talking to me, a nigga arguing with me, right, and he stand up, I'm fire on you.
I'm uncomfortable. Why are you standing?
I'm gonna hit you. I don't even have that question for you because I don't know why you standing up. But what I do know is if I was arguing with somebody and I stood up,
it's go time.
I know what I'm on.
That part.
Yeah.
I know how far I'm willing to go.
So I just assume if we arguing and you like, man, oh, I gotta get off.
I tell people like I'm not worried about other people. I'm worried about me because I know how far I'm willing to go.
Mm-hmm.
You not willing to go that far. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go to the grave with it.
I ain't gonna argue.
Yeah.
How you want to do it? You want to die? Like that was my mentality, nigga. I'm really willing, and everybody's not like that. You just sounding tough right now. You upset, but my nigga, watch your tone. Don't move your hands when you talking aggressive.
All that shit. But that's what I'm saying.
See, why are you moving like that?
That's a perception. You feel me? Like that's me and your perception.
I'm paranoid.
And me too.
Yeah.
But that's because I've been through some fuck shit.
That part.
So like perception, nigga moving, talking with his hands or standing up, me and you right away. This aggression.
Yeah.
Plenty of people, that's regular shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like now I had to grow and just find like, man, everybody ain't on what I'm on. Mm-hmm. You know, everything ain't what I think it is. Sometimes you can literally just have a convo. And two men who typically just crash all the time, if y'all just open y'all damn mouths, just talk. And that's the same thing we were just talking about with relationships, man. Men, say something, bro.
Say something.
Like if your feelings hurt, if something she said bothered you, my nigga, it rubbed you the wrong way, say something, man. Just say, like, don't walk around with attitude. Don't get to slamming doors and leaving and all that goofy shit, man. Open your mouth and just speak. Just be like, hey, I didn't like that. You feel me? And men don't say that type of shit because they be so afraid of sounding emotional or, you know, sounding like a bitch. Yeah. So I'm like, nigga, it ain't sounding like a bitch to express yourself. Like, rather any kind of emotion. If something make you happy, you can say, this made me happy. I appreciated you doing this. You don't have to be the man who's like, thanks, babe, kiss. If you love it, bro, tell her you love it. If you hated it, tell her you hated it. If it hurt your feelings, tell her it hurt your motherfucking feelings, man. Just open your mouth and talk about your feelings, bro. Especially black men. Grown-ass black man, please talk about y'all feelings, man.
I feel like a lot of men are afraid of vulnerability.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They're afraid of getting hurt. But even in general, just like the whole thing about men getting in women's way, like I feel like they also can get in women's way seeing them succeed, being the breadwinner. Yes. Yeah, because they feel so like, they feel demasculated. Like, I need to be in that role. You shouldn't be in that role. So they start like having this type of aggression, this type of grudge towards the woman, trying to bring her down. So it's like you holding back your woman because she's successful.
But some
Wow.
people go through that because the woman sit there and talk down on the man.
That's true
While
too.
they start coming up, they start talking down. There's some
That's
females
true,
that do
too.
it, but the ones that don't, and the guys that build that, you become a hater.
But you know what though? I'll say this too. Some of these women be talking down because these men ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, they just laid up and shit.
Yeah, they not. If she trying to help you and she like, yo, why you still playing games all day?
You in my wagon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You been doing this and you ain't.
At least make a Twitch, nigga.
Yeah, you ain't trying to.
Something, shit.
Yeah, you ain't
I
trying
can
to
get you
do
some
nothing.
followers.
Yeah,
You
we
feel
can
me?
do
Like,
something.
got the
Yeah,
picture
it's
on.
like, why don't you? And she, what if she start offering you suggestions and you making excuses for that? Then that's on you, you know. So it all depends on how she's approaching it. If she's just talking down on you like you ain't nothing, you ain't never, yeah, that's something. But if she's telling you like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you still doing this? You doing the same stuff you've been doing this for like 2 years. Why ain't we moving forward? Let's go. Like
That's facts, cuz.
and you ain't trying to excel.
That's facts.
It's crazy because and then to say that, right? So the woman is she's successful, and the man now you got this envy towards your own woman, bro. Some of these women will take some shit off their plate and start doing less to satisfy that nigga.
Oh yeah.
And in that,
Hey, talk
again,
your
you are
shit.
holding her back.
Talk your shit.
You are in her fucking way because nigga,
Yes.
she love you so much and she don't want you to feel demasculated.
Less of a man
right?
and all that.
So now she doing less. Now she getting less money. Nigga, what you gonna do when the shit gone?
Crazy.
Are you gonna now take the lead? You're not. You should have let that woman do her shit, bro. Like,
But you got a hustle mentality.
Get
A
out
lot of
the
these
way.
guys don't.
Get
But you guys a hustle mentality.
Mhm.
So I understand what you're saying. But there's a lot of squares in this world who mess with women who actually boom into hustlers when they still on their square shit.
mm-hmm.
So I completely understand where you coming from with that.
bro, I love it,
swear,
bro.
man.
I love a woman with some hustle. Nigga.
I'm
That shit-
telling you, turn me
It's
on.
something.
Make me
And
feel
even
love.
I'm legal, illegal, whatever.
I don't care.
A woman who, bro, and like
Welcome to Vegas.
now, first of all, 9 to 5, lovely too. Like I'm not
Yeah.
ever, I will never shit on her on 9 to 5. But bro, it's something about a woman who will go and get some money on her own, not clocking in or clocking out, bro. Like have a skill set or an ability, bro, and go get some money, especially when you need her to.
Facts.
Nigga, when you and her both just like y'all don't got it, and she come back with a plan or with it, man,
She got that.
I gotta get like you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yes.
Now I'm like, man, you
Give
ain't
me
finna-
some
tighten
advice.
up.
you ain't you feel me? Like you,
Put me on
yeah,
game.
what you
yeah.
what can we? You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
thank you, first of all, thank you. You feel me? Before anything else, thank
Right.
you. Now what'd you do? Cause I'm trying to get with you. I'm not in your way and nothing. Like
When she
I
get what
love
she
it.
deserve instead of what she's giving.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like me. I'm gonna go get what I deserve. I know I'm worth a whole lot more than what this world got to offer, but I'm gonna go get what I can while I'm here
Get the fuck out of
instead of just taking what I'm given. I hate taking what I'm giving because what I'm giving ain't never gonna be enough for what I want.
Yeah.
That's 9 to 5.
Yeah,
That's a 9 to 5.
That's
like,
the important thing of building together.
that part.
You know what I mean? When you can actually see somebody doing something great and be like, yo, how can
yeah.
I contribute? You know, like how can I build as well? You know, like
And shit, look how we ended up on this couch.
right?
You feel me? Because like me and Suave ain't never had a personal relationship.
Yeah.
We was in the same dance group for a while, like a decade, nigga. Never had a personal relationship. Me and Suave got like tech shit in common. Photography, we both got cameras and shit, and then we both kind of dove in a podcast around the same
You
time.
look like you do photography. I swear you got that.
He
Got
do.
that look to you, homie. I swear to you, like
Yeah.
you behind the camera for sure, for sure.
Yep. And so me and him just ended up chopping it up about podcast shit. And he asked me to come out here, and I'm like, man, hell yeah. Like I even put like my own podcast is now just like it's sitting to the side. Hopefully I'll get it back, but I'm happy doing this shit with this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And because really he was the machine for his podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like he do the edits, he do the setups. That was me on my podcast. So, you know, I know exactly what it's like to be the guy doing, you know, all the fucking doing. So when we had that in common, I was like, bro, great, let's do it together.
That is solid.
Ain't no
homie.
stepping on no toes. Like, ain't no like, nah, I got my own podcast, you got yours, you do that. Like, nah, bro. Like if we can put this shit together, no weird competition between me
Man.
and this nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
because it was such a great understanding between us because it was like, man, I would see Trey doing his stuff on like Facebook, and I'd be like, dang, Trey doing this thing, because like Trey, somebody he know how to talk, he know how to get subjects going, he know how to keep the conversation going. He was like, and then all on top of that, he's like running all of it, and I'm like, this nigga Trey know what he doing.
See,
but he knew what he was doing in everything, every aspect, photography. He always had the thing of, if I don't know it, I'm gonna find out, I'm gonna ask. But I know my stuff.
Student, bro. That's my thing, man. I never claim to know it all. I don't give a fuck how many pots I got my hand in. I do not know how to cook everything, my nigga. Like
that part.
somebody gonna be able to teach me something here. Like, and that's, bro. I jumped into photography on accident.
Oh, word.
James, nigga. James came to Vegas.
Yeah.
We both had our own channels. We was doing funny skits. James came out. He's like, let's collab. Same way like me and you. Cool. Nigga came out here. He had a cold ass camera coming from Hollywood. Came out here, bro. Lights. I'm like, we use a cell phone, the phone, tripod,
everything. Yeah.
That's it. So bro come out here with a camera, with the lights. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Next thing you know, bought a camera for the skits.
Yeah.
I'm fucking around with it. I'm trying to learn how to use it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go outside and fuck around.
Right.
Photography. right away. Like that's how I dove into photography. Like going outside with a camera I bought for skits. Dang. So like, and then videography, because now we do the podcast. I got to learn how to edit these motherfuckers. Like I'm turning kids into superheroes, learn how to do visual effects. All of this shit, bro. I'm not a master at nothing.
You guys are such an example of what my new clothing line is going to be. Because I have a clothing line that I'm doing now. It's a new one. I had one before, but this new one is called Back Row Players. It's got my LLC and everything for it. So Back Row Players is...
Back Row Players?
Back Row
you
Players.
You play chess?
Yeah. So I call it Back Row Players because everybody in that back row means something. And it helps keep the king in his position. You know, you bring value to it. So like you guys were two separate kings doing your own thing. And when one king brought it to you, you said, I'm gonna put this aside, go over there and bring value to his. What turned you into from a king on your board to like a rook, a bishop, or a knight on his board. But you can't be those pieces without bringing value to this man.
Facts.
And that's a humbling experience. And I had to learn that because I was in the streets and I was just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the king all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But then I had to work a job with my older brother. And I'm used to running my own shit. And this is my older brother, but he's the boss. So I had to like swallow a big pill. Like, okay, you don't run everything right now. So how could you bring value to this company or to what he got going on?
Yeah.
And I learned to become another piece. I always thought it was just king this, be king. Nah, sometimes you're going to leave your crown at your crib, at your board, and go somewhere else and play a whole new role.
Right.
Be a part of a machine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to always be.
Exactly. Because there's no king of all kings. You know what I'm saying? The world be over then. Because then Jesus came back, or the Antichrist, wherever the fuck y'all want to go.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I came up with the concept of Back Row Players. Because it's a humbling experience for all kings or all queens.
I'm going to put that shit on just because of the name. I'm a chess player, but that's called like Back Row Players, nigga. That's why I asked. As soon as you said it, I'm like,
yeah. When you put the meaning into it, I was like, dang. Yeah, I don't play chess. That's dope.
Because the pawns, bro, the pawns not useless.
Yeah, they're just the consumers.
They for sure are only useful depending on how you playing with them. They could be pieces of shit. They could be sacrificial. They could be advancement. They could be protection. It just depends on the player.
Right.
But them back row pieces, them niggas always for the phone.
You want to make sure they there.
The back row niggas, like these are not sacrificial pieces unless it's sacrificing for a dub. Like and for the greater good, but these pieces are not pieces you just putting in the mix.
Exactly.
So that's why even the name back row play, I was like,
yeah, that's dope.
That's tough.
But yeah, that was the whole thing. We was even talking about that. Is like operating the machine is better worked when you have like a whole team of people actually running it, opposed to one person operating the whole thing.
Right.
So when you have like a good solid team, you know, because even having Ryan here doing the producing and the running the background scenes, it's like people don't see it, but he's an important piece of this whole thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because he keeps the show going. So it's like all of this stuff makes the show work. You know, so that's what I really appreciate it. Like,
that's why I like being around this right now, because that's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what my whole clothing line stood for. I see it in different places.
Yeah.
I see it in this room it's just like it's such a good feeling for me, bro.
Keep pulling inspiration from everywhere.
Yeah,
that's a big deal to anything. Man. And I know you taking pictures. You gotta know, like, sometimes you just be somewhere doing normal shit, and you be like, coming back here.
That's fire.
For sure. Yeah. They just ride past something that you rode past a million times. Yep. And then just one time you ride past it and you're like, I'm coming back here. For sure.
That's fire. We shooting. We shooting here. That's for sure. Yeah, and I like how people see, I think men can be able to uplift other men. And that's why I hate this whole concept of like people saying like everything's being so demasculated now, because I feel like that's not even the case of what it is. And I hate that that's a thing that everybody's saying like, oh yeah, there's so much stuff in the media that where they're trying to demasculate men. And it makes me, first of all, it just kind of takes me back. Because at first I want to say like, where were y'all when the same thing that y'all are saying is being pushed on the men now, or to have men in the background, was being deprived of other people like women, black people, you know, the LGBT community. All these people was being deprived of stuff in the media where they wasn't having no representation. You had misogyny in the media. You had all this stuff, and none of these people was complaining. It was all okay then. Right. But now that it's something that you're uncomfortable with, you're uncomfortable when you watch it. You're complaining. You're saying they're trying to demasculate the people. So what were they trying to do before?
They always say somebody trying to do something to the people.
It's all because the whole what is that called? The feminist movement. I think that's why a lot of guys are trying to team together. But that's we should be teaming together now and trying to work together. If I feel like our race is becoming less of importance to the world now, you know what I'm saying? We all need to try to find a way to come together. Then that's how y'all really feel. But I don't see it like that, bro. It's
like if you complaining now and you're saying that all this stuff is in the media and they're trying to demasculate this and all this stuff, and why do you want these people who are now getting representation to be on your side? You know, like you want women to now join you when they have to spend years of watching misogyny and all this stuff on TV, and y'all was just letting it fly by.
No complaints.
No complaints whatsoever.
Don't nothing matter until it touch home.
Right.
People don't give a fuck about nothing until it affect them directly.
So now, that's what I mean. Now it's affecting you, and you want to be like, jump on board and help. This is not okay. We need to save the children and do this. And it's like, well, dang. Like you want everybody to grab their pitchforks and join you.
That's why I always end up going at it with black men when they start saying, you know, like they trying to make the world gay.
Yeah,
you know, with all these shows, they got gay shit on all the shows. I'm like, bro, the gay shit been everywhere all our lives. Like now, just be real and say that you don't want to see gay shit, because niggas be like, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not homophobic, but I'm sick of seeing it everywhere. First of all, your butt said enough. Let's keep it funky. Your butt said a whole lot, because you can't say I don't mind gay shit, but I'm tired of seeing it everywhere. First of all, nigga, every show ever, childhood shows, adult shows, there's some form of affection being showed. Right. Every movie we watch, action movies specifically, sex scenes. All our lives, comedy movies, sex scenes. Nobody ever said they try to make all these kids fuck. Never. Up until it's a homosexual relationship, male or female. Now it's a problem. Now they're trying to force gay on the kid. I'm like, they're not forcing shit. First of all, just let's get the kids to stop being ignorant. You feel me? Like you got middle school kids who are very nasty to each other, very fucked up to like gay or different, weird, strange, anything.
Yeah, right.
Kids are only calling shit weird or being nasty to something when they do not understand it.
Yeah.
So if you teach your fucking kids about what being gay is, what it means, it's not forcing their hands to be. What it is educating them on what the fuck is. So now when they run into somebody who is gay, they not viewing it as strange. They just doing what the fuck they do. The same way when you see an adult man and woman kiss, you like, they doing grown up shit.
Right.
When you see two men kiss, they are doing grown up shit. There's no difference.
Right.
Like there's no difference here. Both of them are inappropriate for the kids to see them.
That's exactly what I say.
Both things are inappropriate. Don't say that it's cool for them to see man and woman show love, but it's not cool for man and man or woman and woman to show love. Regardless, if you don't want your kids to see sexual shit, fine. I'm good with that. I would never argue that with nobody.
Yeah.
Keep the sex shit away from the kids. But it's not the gay shit that they need to be hidden from.
Yeah.
I think time repeats itself. Because like like you were saying, how all the movies, action movies, there's always sex scenes. Before that, you still had the people who grew up without the sex scenes complaining about how the world has sex scenes. So it's just a constant cycle of this
evolution,
shit.
man.
Yeah, because like we're gonna start saying like, oh, it's a lot, or not us, but our era, they're gonna say it's a lot of gay shit now. Next era, what are they gonna complain about next? It's gonna be aliens. Like,
a lot of green shit.
Aliens in the damn movie.
A lot of green shit in
Why
these
all
fucking
aliens?
movies.
Why all these aliens?
Too
in
much
this
stuff
movie?
about aliens coming down. I'm so tired.
I never thought of it that way though. Like every generation has a thing where they like, man, it's way too much of this. Blah 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 blah. Like y'all know how our parents felt about us and our 3X talls.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
You feel me? Our size 42
Yeah.
jeans when we was wearing 18. And they used to talk crazy to us. And we're like, man, y'all just don't understand. Y'all old.
Exactly.
But look how we look at the little niggas that's dressed right now.
Yeah.
And we be like, man, what the fuck are y'all wearing, nigga?
Now they re-wearing our shit. They starting to wear big clothes again too. That's how old we are. Our clothes are coming back.
Bingo. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
That's what we hit now.
but like we are now the age where we like, y'all look silly.
Exactly.
Like y'all my son put on shot, like, bro, you look dumb. They be like, man, you don't even know what you're talking about.
I look
This
fly as hell.
this the shit. And I'm like, it is some shit.
That's some
That's
shit.
for sure some shit. But like you said, we the old ones now, nigga. So
Yeah.
like,
That's true.
I'm at the park now. I'm hooping, and I'm like, man, I hate how these young niggas play basketball.
I can't even hoop. I'm a hooper. I played in high school, everything. I just don't hoop no more because I'm older now, so I'm scared to play with people who don't know how to play, and I'm gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
I be bad at the young niggas. They
I'ma get
they don't
hurt.
even know how to play, nigga. The good basketball is the thing of the past, especially at a park. At a park or like a pickup game.
I ain't playing
You
in the
just
park in a
know, bro,
while.
it's some bullshit that's gonna be happening.
In a while.
I'm at the Rex, nigga. I go to the gym. My 24 got a full court. Nigga, it be the stupidest shit going on. Man. Like, I'm finna leave. It be a bunch of high school niggas. It's in Summerlin. It's right off the Summerlin Parkway on Town Center.
Okay, I used to hoop at the Pecos. The Pecos 24.
Oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah. Yep. But I'd be like, man, I'm sick of this. But now I'm just the old nigga.
That's all it is.
I'm the old nigga. I'm the old irritated nigga with the young people. The same way they used to be irritated with us.
You gotta just
You
cut,
gotta just
man.
pass the ball. Look up. Pick your head up. Like,
Come on, call your man. Call your man.
And I used to be that.
Step back, half court three, and I'm like,
Yeah, no, the NBA don't fuck the
Man, what
fuck
the
the new
fuck?
era up, bro. They traveling like a motherfucker too.
whoa.
They traveling now.
Nigga. They legal travel.
Legal.
nigga.
Whole different game.
Gather step, and then two more
God
steps,
damn.
and then you can your
That's
pivot can
hilarious.
be. I'd be like, nigga,
The NBA fuck these kids up. Boy.
what the fuck is all these variables y'all put? I thought it was just 1 + 1. You niggas got 1B.
You know what another
Man.
thing people complain about too now in this era is the interracial couples on every movie.
Oh yeah, we just talked about that one last week.
That's something they complain about all the time. But like somebody like me, I was the first light skin of my family.
Yeah.
You can vouch for that. The first one, homie. So like I never even seen this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when I saw light skinned people, I didn't like light skinned people. That's really how but it's because of my environment. You know what I'm saying? I used to get picked on like by being the only light skinned, white boy, piss color, this, that, and third. So it made me honestly not even want to interact with mixed people. I'm like, oh, this nigga knows some mixed shit. I was really that nigga, homie. But now that I see it more predominant now, I'm like, damn, why couldn't this shit been my era, nigga? Like where I had a more of an understanding of this shit.
Accepting.
Representation.
Yeah,
Other
yeah.
shit. That's what I'm saying about the kids. You feel me? Like it's the little gay boys that be on TV and they like, man, they got gay kids on the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because it's a gay boy watching the Disney Channel.
Right.
Do you understand that? Like,
He grew up and started working there now.
please, like it was a little gay boy who was watching fucking Disney and he don't see nobody that look like him. That's the same thing that your black ass used to feel when there wasn't no black superheroes. Do you get that? It's representation.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
get out the fucking way, bro. Let shit progress,
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
Man, the title of this episode is "Get the fuck out the way." Man. God damn, but get out
That
people's
is
way,
facts,
bro.
though, dog. Yeah.
Like,
That's
damn,
real,
man, because
dog.
people
Let
be,
it progress.
Man, just let shit progress. The old heads, like what me and you talking about, the older niggas who do the broadcasting, Shaq and Chuck and all them, right? They hate these young niggas. They cannot stand the
they
young
talk
niggas.
shit through the whole
They be like, man, they
game.
can play in our era, and I'm
Right.
like, of course you gonna say that you an old angry nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You feel me? The game has advanced past what you was doing, and so now you like, this ain't pure.
Right.
Nigga, it's pure for what it is.
It's for
It's
this time.
evolution. It's
Exactly.
progression. Has it where it is. Nigga, hate if you want, but nigga, it's what it is now. Get out the fucking way.
Yeah, just let them go.
I feel like nobody.
Find a way
Yeah.
to-
You not
find a way to-
playing, bro.
yeah.
Let them young niggas
Help
do their
mature that
thing.
shit.
There's
Help
no
mature it.
people letting like you said, they're not letting people evolve. They're not letting the natural evolution occur. You know, with nothing.
A lot of resistance.
Yeah, it's like
everybody got to be in a box.
Yeah, we need things to go back the way it was. We need to take all this gay stuff off TV. We need to have women take their roles of being in the kitchen instead of the man being the dominant. It's like,
what we need to do is keep up with this shit.
Yeah, it's like it's changing.
Get out the way.
Keep up, get better.
Yeah, let it be what it is.
Bro, you in the fast lane going slow as hell.
Yeah,
that part.
Switch, get over to the right.
Yeah, let me get
over to the right. You know this lane is for the niggas who going over the speed limit. Get the fuck out of the way. Let them go over the speed limit. They got somewhere to go.
I was somebody like that though. I was somebody like that with all the social media and shit. I was so hooked on just MySpace. So when the Facebook came out, then you got Instagram, then you got Snapchat, you got Twitter. Yo, I didn't have social media for 7 years, bro.
I don't blame you.
7 years. 7 years without it. But at the same time, I walked away from it because I wanted to learn me. Because I saw how the social media game was making people become something
different.
Like they're becoming that instead of knowing who they were. I was the type who fell off where I became a recluse. I became a pariah to everybody around me because I was the only one with no social media. The shit that I'm noticing, they're not noticing because it's on their phones. I'm noticing the world. I'm noticing how shit is maneuvering, how people are, I was people watching a lot to learn myself.
What I just tell you, I said today to the homie. The world was better before social media.
Yeah, you did.
Literally just told my homeboy that, bro. He was like, I don't know, it's tough to say that because we was in a different space, basically saying we were kids. And I'm like, nah, kid or adult, I would rather 2006. All bullshit. Like no ancient shit. Like I'm not talking about going back to the 90s. I'm just talking about 2006, nigga.
That was still MySpace and YouTube.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
You feel me? It was like we had some media. To interact with each other, but it wasn't this competitive, unrealistic shit that the kids growing up with now. My kids, 12, 17, they get to see the world and they like, man, I'm supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
Or I should be doing that.
Comparing their lives.
And I'm like, no, you're supposed to be doing what the fuck you doing. And we didn't have that. So like, also, when we wanted to play games with the homies, we had to go play games with the homies.
Yeah.
At crib, man.
We didn't have online. We had full controllers to be plugged up right here. So if you niggas want to come, if y'all trying to see who better, meet me in the living room.
I sucked at games though.
Split
Ask
screen.
These niggas. I used to sit in the back and watch him and my cousin play because I sucked.
But you had to be there.
You had to be there.
You had to be there. There was no
staying at the crib.
Long distance ass. I got a close friend, bro. Like a really, really close friend I've been down with since middle school. I have not seen this nigga for 2.5 years. He live here. I talk to this nigga almost every day on social media.
Shit, crazy, dog.
Every fucking day. You want to know why I don't see him? Because we already got a relationship
on social media.
Yeah.
You feel me? Anything his kids do, I see it. The shit my kids do, he see it. The shit I'm on, he see it.
Yeah.
So what use is driving my ass across town? You feel me? But I'm still that nigga. I'm not social media yet. I'm on social media, but I'm for sure the nigga who want to link with my people.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want to get up with my niggas. I want to go sit in the living room and play spades. I want to go sit in the living room and play dominoes. I want to sit with the homie and play chess and shoot the shit. I'm there still. I'm not iOS chessing. I don't want to do that.
You know why I do?
You feel me? I don't want to do the iOS chess. I don't want to play on the phone. I want to sit across from you, nigga.
Yeah.
And feel you, shake your hand, give you a hug, my nigga. Like I'm there still. So that's what I said, that life was better before social media because you had to fuck with your people, family, friends. You had to see them.
Facts.
Share actual physical energy. Nigga, we sit in this room right now, bro, and it's love.
Yeah.
It's 4 brothers in this bitch, bro. Just like chopping it up, shooting the shit. This love. We can do this over the phone.
Yeah.
Y'all feel like it'd be the same? If we we was all on fucking 3-way and shit,
Hell no.
we can still politic. We can do this right here. It ain't gonna be this, my nigga.
Somebody gonna be like, I gotta go. Chicken
chicken
almost done.
Yeah. That's why
Ain't
on
no
my
energy.
social media.
Like, ain't no energy.
I post a lot of just memes. I don't post what I'm doing. That way the niggas I fuck with, you gonna have to link with me.
Fuck with me.
Yeah. Like,
Come tap in.
You wanna go play pool or something? I'm gonna post that moment.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not posting what I'm doing on my day to day. I'm posting memes. So if you really want to fuck with me, you gonna hit me up. We gonna actually link up outside. Then I'm gonna post us out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't keep track of me on this motherfucking app.
Yeah, exactly.
So that ain't no. I'm not fucking with that, man. Come fuck with me, bro. Fuck with me. I'ma fuck with you, nigga. That's where I find love at, and that's why I say it's a lot of perks of social media, sure, but I'm gonna say, in my personal opinion, nigga, I think it's way more negative from social media than positive.
Yeah,
I hear you. That.
And I feel like
more depression come from that.
Yeah, because social media
comparing your motherfucking life to everybody else's, bro. Constant competition.
Social media is starting to be like a lot like media. You know, the actual entertainment media and stuff like that. And I was saying this earlier to somebody. I had this conversation because I was saying like, for the people who, for example, we were talking about like them saying that stuff is being pushed on our kids by the media, right? What the I was like, what the media is doing is they're harping on what's popular. This is the stuff that's being talked about in society right now. You know, okay, the LGBT community is coming up. They want more representation. All that stuff's like really popular. It's talked about. They're going to push more of that out there because they like, this is what's, people's going to start tuning into this because this is the now. Mm-hmm. You know, this is what's going on
Recency
now.
bias.
And that's what happens with social media is what happens was people will put out content. You get somebody who'll love that. Like say you cry on camera. Mm-hmm. You crying on camera, oh my God. And all these people's like, oh yeah, you know, we got you. We love somebody who's emotional. We love somebody who got vulnerability. You see that, you're like, I need more of this. Cause people gonna like this.
Right.
So I'm every time you get emotional, what happens?
Turn the
camera come on.
Yep.
Man, I'm going through something else. And then they right back at you. Do it again. Then you keep putting out that content. So now you losing yourself. Uh-huh. You no longer being what you want to be. You're trying to be something else.
I can't do it unless I got a camera.
Yeah. You're being something else for the views. So now it's like, now I got to be this person. I got to cry all the time on camera. I got to do this because I want more views. I got to harping on this.
It's a William Shakespeare ass era we live in.
Goddamn clout,
very theatrical out here.
Man.
And it's just
crazy.
Look at me.
Yeah. Watch me do this, you know.
Damn, boy. It's funny. I was just talking to somebody about the date thing. Y'all, obviously y'all see it, but y'all know motherfuckers post that they own a date, but they don't post a date.
Yeah.
Like they'll post a table with 2 plates, right? But not the person. They at the bar. They post the drinks. They don't post the person. I'm like, my nigga, do you want us to know or you don't want us to know, my nigga? Like what the
who you with?
That's what you want so bad.
You want me to say
so
that?
bad you want for somebody to say.
I ain't gonna lie.
Who you with?
I kind of don't like it when I hear people talk about or like post. It's just me, man. I probably shouldn't be this type of person, but when people post dead people on this shit,
nah, I'm with you.
I'm like
talking about like
they can't
RIP.
Yeah, like they're like, I miss this nigga so much. And then if you respond, they don't even respond back. Mm-hmm. Like you don't. What do you want? Do you want everybody to feel bad for you or something? I want to post somebody that, they don't even have an Instagram. That person didn't even have an Instagram.
Or some people post on their social media.
Go to hell.
Come on, man. Why would you do that, dog?
Go to hell, man.
I be laughing, but sometimes I be seeing that and I be like,
I'm
you think they scrolling through their feed?
You know what I'm saying? I'm grieving, but I'm not gonna post this person on there because I don't want nobody feeling bad for me or nothing. Yeah. Is that what you're looking for?
Man, like my sister passed, bro, and I will. Probably like on her death day anniversary,
that
like her birthday. I'll post a picture, but that's because not for her. That's for me. Like I want y'all to see my sister was beautiful to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna post a picture. But if y'all on there talking about like, she was a beautiful soul, I'm gonna interact with y'all because now, bro, I'm bringing light to my sister's life. You feel me? I'm not out here mourning. I'm not miserable because she gone still. But now I can just remember her and y'all can remember her with me. That's why I would post the shit. Not. I'm with you.
I feel bad for the people. I feel bad for them for losing people because I lost them too. But I'm like, that person can't see this. Mm-hmm. You didn't post them that much when they was alive.
Bingo.
That's the saddest truth.
Bingo.
And that's just me. I feel like I'm being insensitive at times about it too because I understand you may be going through something. Call somebody then.
Yeah.
Or pull up on somebody. We can talk about it if you feel like that.
Not social media.
Yeah.
That was my point. Like niggas, niggas are on social media, but we are not social media. You feel me? Like I'm on there to laugh, like you said, memes and shit.
I'm
it's a good time.
I'm just trying to laugh.
But like I'm not on here to give you niggas every move I'm making, every update, every time I buy something, every time I buy my kids something, every time I elevate. It's not going on here, nigga. I got a new car. Nobody seen my shit until I just posted a picture like of me though.
Right.
But I didn't like get my car and do what everybody else do, with the ribbon like
sitting in front of
new car, new
I'm
spot,
happy for you.
Walking through and shit. Like I'm like, nigga, I was in a whole new 5-bedroom house and nobody knew I was there. I just don't give a fuck what y'all care about. I don't care what y'all know. I don't care to brag or boast to y'all.
That part.
Man, I'm living.
It's what I want what I want to post on here. Pretty much, I'm not gonna post what I want y'all to see. I'm gonna post what I.
I don't even think I follow blue checks. I don't think I follow people with blue checks because I'm like, why am I following them anyway?
Yeah, I got a few.
I gotta know people.
I got a few like some athletes I fuck with that I like. You know, I like keeping up with their shit. I follow theirs, but like other than that, I'm not following no celebrities because they celebrities.
Yeah, I gotta actually I gotta mess with you.
Shade room.
Yeah, I gotta mess with you. Like for example, like since I enjoy Kid Cudi's music and how he is,
personally.
Yeah,
that's how it would be with Nipsey if he was still alive.
Yeah, so there's certain like there's some shit like I fuck with though, like not because he's a celebrity, because I fuck with the nigga. Like, I listen to him talk. I fuck with his message. I fuck with his style.
He was chasing them checks though. I'm not chasing that blue check. I'm chasing them blue bands.
Yeah, that's why I like. I post a lot of quotes to my page, and then like one day somebody asked me like, why are you always posting all this stuff? And it's like, it's honestly for me more than anything. It's not for
I hope it helps y'all.
Yeah, if it helps y'all, that's a blessing.
I get 2 likes, I get 20 likes. Either way, I liked it. I posted it.
Yeah, so it's like
for the love of y'all.
Exactly. I'm not counting my likes, nigga. I'm not counting who liked it, who loved it, who shared it.
I'm gonna be fine.
It's all right.
So it's like if you had an issue with it and you mad because you seeing it,
don't follow me.
I had a motherfucker ask me why I don't post my kids.
Why you don't?
Yeah, one day my son was eating, nigga, and I posted him and we was laughing because the nigga was smacking the food, bro. That had to be so good. But I posted him. She was like, "Damn, you don't never post him. I ain't seen him in a long time."
Because it ain't for this nigga. This is my.
This is my page, bitch.
Right?
Like,
this ain't for
do you want me to
else.
have a makeup page so you can keep track of him? Like,
hey, even in my relationship,
this is not my shit.
I don't post my girl. None of that. Why?
I feel like that's a good thing though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're gonna break that down right now. I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be all on my Instagram. This ain't yours. This is my Instagram.
My fucking Instagram.
And then it's in general, like when you post relationship stuff, people be in your business.
Exactly.
They're gonna be all in your business, seeing what you doing.
Quickest.
Oh, what y'all doing? This.
What y'all doing? What y'all not doing?
Yep.
Oh, well, he posted a picture today. She didn't like it. Why did you know that?
Why
do you know that?
Then they report stuff back to your girl. Like,
why is it that you know that? Like, how many of my pictures did you go through to see if she was there until you noticed it was one she wasn't? Bitch,
right.
I'm not trying to hide
a different
her,
job.
I post her on her birthday.
Right.
Because then she gets to repost me saying happy birthday and shit. Because I just bought her everything.
Y'all know she exists.
Yeah, she here, homie. She here. Trust it.
Because it's just a crazy thing that social media does with relationships. It's like they just want to, how can I add to it or comment on what you doing?
That's how I was with MySpace too, though. Because she had to be number one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They made that a necessity though. That was
what I'm saying. It just transitioned into this shit now.
People
just
just
get
get
mad. He was
mad.
your friend for 30 years, nigga.
God. If you get moved to the second,
you know,
go from
bro, it's just a second too. That's the crazy part.
From 2 to second, and there was no numbers. It wasn't saying 1, 2, 3. We counted that ourselves. It just says top 8.
Yep.
But we ourselves
top
put
left,
1,
number
2,
1,
3. Yeah, exactly. We did that to ourselves. We were our own downfall.
We always fucking.
Oh yeah, we always did the weirdest stuff. Just the same thing with relationship status.
Oh my God!
Let you change your relationship status to single.
Oh God.
What happened?
They even had complicated.
We can make it more basic than that. Delete your social media.
Oh yeah.
God.
Delete all of them and see how many people call you.
What you going through with her?
See how many people call you and be like, "Hey, bro, you good? Like,
what's been going on?"
What
social media detox though.
Why you ask that?
Yeah.
I ain't see you on. I ain't see you on. Motherfucker, and
hit my line, nigga. I'm cool. I'm living. I'm breathing.
I got the same fucking number. Look how you talking to me right now. You called me.
It was too much for me though when I first got social media. Cause like I said, I got it after like 7 years. So like 28. I just turned 28 when I got it. I'm just trying to learn it. Cause I'm trying to utilize it. I'm not just trying to be on here bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After I just lived my life 7 years without this motherfucker, I want to get on here to utilize it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when I was on it in the beginning, I'm learning. Then I had to step away. So I always do a social media detox. So I'll have my Instagram up for like not a whole year. It'd be like maybe 9 months. Then I'll get off for like 3, 4, 5 months, maybe get back on. I kept doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And now this year, now that I got shit running, I'm like, am I going to do it again this year?
Don't do it.
If I don't feel like it's not doing nothing for me right now, like if I don't feel like it's actually helping whatever I want to pursue better, I'm going to fall off again. But I see like it's going towards something.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to keep it. I'm going to just utilize it for what it's worth.
I'm going to give you my advice, nigga. And I respect the fuck out of you doing your detoxes. But if your clothing thing is something that you really want to do, Do not
See,
take breaks.
and that's when I won't do it. Once I get my
Do
actual
not-
brand though,
Do
like
not.
I just got an LLC right now.
Once you get your foot, you put your foot on that neck. Do not take no breaks, nigga. The social media thing so nasty in that way, bro. Like if you start doing something like us, right? We're doing this every Tuesday. I kid you not. Let 2 Tuesdays go by that we don't do it. You will lose fuck around 50% of your fan base.
I believe it.
I kid you, nigga. It is ridiculous like that. Like if you not in their face all the fucking time,
All the time.
people will find something else to go do immediate. Nigga, we live in this instant gratification ass generation where everything got to be right here, right now.
That part.
Every time, on time. Otherwise, we gonna go find something else to do.
They'll forget you that fast.
But that's why now I got the podcast though. I have a podcast also.
Okay.
702 Talk. So we starting that. We've been 2 Mondays in so far. You know, every Monday we post.
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna keep me going because my clothing line, I may have the LLC, but I ain't got the brand yet. I don't have it on no clothes yet.
Okay.
But that's just gonna help me stay on it, still learning. And once I get the clothing line going, boom, I can switch off with that also. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on though. I'm gonna stay on just because 702 Talk keep me going.
And it's
Until my
trash like
clothing
that.
line.
That's one of the things, man, where I said the world better without it. But when it come to business,
Need that shit.
bro, you cannot not have it.
And I tried it.
You are underneath all of your competition. If you feel like you gonna be out here hand to hand, like personal promotion, nigga, and if somebody else on social media paying for promotion and they in people's face, you shit out of luck. And that's the worst part about today is that like,
Yeah.
it's been times where I want to do the cleanse like permanently. I don't want to be on social media, but because I got all these avenues and these hustles,
We sold
they gotta
in.
be there.
It's hard.
And I had a
It's hard.
clothing line.
You gotta be
Yeah,
there.
it's hard. You
I
gotta
had a
be in
clothing
there.
line before this. When I was my 7 years without social media, I was selling out my trunk hats.
Yeah.
I would go to like bars with younger people and shit. So I'll go in there, shoot the shit with them, drink with them, bring them outside. They'll buy some shit out my trunk. And if not, we just gonna keep drinking and having fun and shit.
Yeah.
But that's why my shit dilapidated because of that shit. You know what I mean? I didn't have that social media platform to sell my shit, like the online and all that. So it was a learning lesson, you know what I'm saying? I just took it as a whole lesson, no losses. That was a straight lesson.
But even in that,
I'm starting a new one.
imagine, nigga. Imagine you got social media and you own social media at the bar shooting the shit with them. You go outside, nigga, and you politicking and you selling them shit. People see that, they gonna love you for that.
Yeah.
That's literally what the nigga Keith's success story is.
Yeah.
The
food critic. Yeah.
Nigga, his whole story is showing love. Like it ain't nothing else. It's this food critic named Keith Lee. Bro, he don't do nothing special. He go to small businesses, nigga. He eat their food and he give them honest reviews on TikTok. And when he do that, other people go and check their food spots out.
Oh, that black.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just did that shit for some guy with his truck. Got him like 30,000.
Bro,
within 2 days.
Out of thin air.
Yeah.
This nigga been there. Bro, been on that same corner for months.
Yeah. It was on Shade Room. I just
No
seen some
love,
shit.
nigga. And this
It's
dude
crazy.
go and make one video. Bro, booming. Running out of food. Just off being on social media. Like if Keith would have just went, right, on his own, ate the food, and told a few people, nothing. Solely based on him having social media. If you have social media during that interaction where you drinking with people, having a good time, and then you sell them something, nigga, it ain't just you a salesman. You also a cool nigga.
Yeah.
This is what's gonna sell you. It ain't the product.
Right.
It's gonna be the nigga selling the product.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you feel me? Like you articulate, my nigga, you get your point across well, your voice project. Bro, social media is gonna be your motherfucking best friend, bro, because real niggas,
That's facts.
real niggas with businesses always succeed. If they own their shit, a real nigga with a business, a hustle, and you got a mouth, bro, you gonna be solid, my nigga. But that's what I'm telling you. When you start on the social media shit, do not go and take them breaks just because you feel like being off that motherfucker.
No, it was because I was just trying to digest everything I was learning. And then I felt more comfortable this year. That's when I'm like, I'm going to just ride this shit out. But I need this shit to turn into something. Because if I don't see it turn into something, I'm going to do it again so I can revise, take everything I learned, apply it to the next go round. But so far, it's been going good for me, man. So I'm hoping I can just start getting paid off
Sometimes
everything.
it just take that one.
That's all it takes, cuz.
One person
I met
catch
this one person.
that one click.
Because my podcast came from this girl who, she liked the shit I was posting. 'Cause I always did top of the morning and I'll put like, some motivational shit, whatever's on my mind that day.
Yeah.
And she hit me up in my messages. And then she was like, yo, I'm starting a podcast. I really like what you're talking about. I hear you. You feel me? That's what I said. Like, yeah, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to still do my thing until then. And she hit me up, was like, yo, we got the photo shoot. Blase, you feel me? And I'm like, oh shit, she's serious. Okay, I'm fucking with that. Pulled up to the photo shoot. got professional photos taken of me. You know, we did it for the podcast too, and like we up and running now. I'm like, damn, like just me being me got me this podcast.
A real nigga.
That's fire.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was solid. And
People should love that way, man. Like, just be authentic.
and she got a clothing line,
Right.
so now I'm under her wing. She teaching me the whole clothing line scene
Shit,
the
with
right
that.
way. That was even better. I'm like, yo, it's a plan, homie.
Love, bro.
Yeah, that's fire.
random, just being a random nigga
Oh, God.
talking your shit on social media. Boom, look at that.
That's it.
Right.
Now you got somebody to be under their wing with your clothing shit through you on the podcast, bro. That's love. That's what I'm talking about. Just you being you. You weren't trying shit.
Nah,
You just on the internet being you.
I'm learning this shit. I'm just putting whatever on my mind because, you know, I had a lot of shit to say. But for 7 years, I only said it to myself and those that I, you know, interacted with. Now I'm going to put it out there. Hopefully it helps somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People don't reposted it. People don't told me, like, they appreciate that shit.
Facts.
When I didn't even know, like, damn, I'm having an impact on people.
Motherfuckers just listening to you. That's
Damn, I
the
ain't realize.
power of social media.
Yeah.
And that's the gift side of it.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
gonna talk my shit about all the bullshit, but there is
Sarah looked out, though. Sarah helped me a lot. Like, and I just got done with probation and everything, and I'm trying to figure out, like, what's next. Like, do I need to
Yeah.
go back to
Man,
the
that shit
streets?
sound like me.
I thought I was going back to the streets, my nigga. And I was like,
Dude,
Damn.
I know y'all got a lot in common, to be honest.
Bro, I got off papers 7 years ago, bro.
I just got off in November 28th.
I was looking at a 8 to 40.
Yeah, I had a 2 to 7. And I was fighting, but I had the money. It would have been a fucking.
Boy,
Think it
did
would've
I
been
tell
a
y'all
fine.
I have money,
Yeah.
nigga?
I had
And that's
what
why,
helped me.
bro.
what
That's
helped me,
the
dog.
only thing that ever helped anybody,
No
nigga.
public
money.
defenders, nigga. I have money, so I put all that money towards that.
Mhm.
And then when I came home, I thought I was like, you know, when you go to jail and shit, that's school, nigga. So I'm learning to be even better in the streets. So I came back with that mentality, but when I came back to COVID. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to be locked down even longer. And I needed that. You know what I'm saying?
I
That
was
helped
gonna
me
say, bro,
think, dog. That was a blessing.
That coming home to that.
That helped me,
because I'm
yo.
gonna tell you what, nigga.
I was
coming
running straight to the streets.
bro, because it's easy.
Yeah.
When you come home, bro, the easiest thing to do is slide right back where you came
I'm telling
from.
you, I know this.
It's the simplest thing to
I
do.
know
So
that,
like
like-
coming home and running into COVID, bro, that is a
Yeah.
fucking blessing. Nigga.
That shit was cool, man. I was already on my workout tips, so I kept my girl right. She in shape and shit. We steady keeping each other up. Like during COVID, we running and shit. We in the house doing our little workouts.
Yeah.
Ab workouts on TV, off YouTube and shit. Like we just stay focused. I was already in that mentality.
Yeah.
So we gonna stay dogs. We gonna keep this going because like I'd rather be ahead now. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta figure it out later.
Good shit.
Stay ahead of the curve.
Dang. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about social media is, like you said, there's perks to it and there's downsides to it. I don't know if y'all know the little deep fakes thing.
The what?
The deep fakes. Y'all never heard about deep fakes?
I don't know.
Fakes.
People-
deep fakes.
Yeah, they call them deep fakes. Or
Oh, deep.
yeah, they
fakes.
basically they can take anybody's face and put it on anything and make it look
Oh, like
legit.
that person. Yeah.
Yeah, so they've been doing that with streamers,
Mm-hmm.
and they've been making porn from these women who are streamers
Oh man.
and selling it.
No fucking way.
Yeah, and people don't. These women been like crying, emotional because they like you know, you selling me
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
on the internet, and you making money off of it. All these people go into it, they looking at it, and they got to see it. You know, the people are seeing it. People are sharing. People are posting the pictures of them
Motherfucking social.
to their social media.
No fucking way.
It's wild.
It's scary out here.
Yeah, it's crazy
Nigga,
that
my-
you can do
my
stuff
sister,
like
the one I
that.
just told y'all past, nigga. She when she was live, nigga, she ran into somebody who was using all her pictures for their page.
For the Instagram or something?
For a Facebook, nigga. All her pictures. All my sister pictures. My sister, right? The girl was like, hey man, can you take my pictures there? And the girl with her was like, bitch, I'm gonna use whatever the fuck I want.
Oh,
So it's probably a dude then. Probably a dude then, dog.
Bro, I'm talking about really alright. My sister was like, hey, can y'all all report this page? Bro, so
That's
it was just
wild.
an army of us reporting this shit, but the bitch was like really cussing my sister out. Like, bitch, I can use your pictures if I want to.
Yeah. Do you remember they
That's
used to
But
do
she had a
though.
following, my nigga. Like, when my sister would update her shit, the girl was updating her shit too.
taking everything that she
That's
updated,
Every
put
time,
on-
bro. And it like they didn't have no mutual friends, no nothing. Like this was just some random ass person with their own social media presence as my sister though.
yeah.
So like they didn't use her name, just all her pictures. And I'm talking about this is a profile, bro, that's kept up for months. Like,
That's
it's
wild.
not no one day thing. Like
Y'all
this
remember they did that
person
on
literally.
MySpace?
Yeah,
My,
bro.
they did that to my sister, Tay Tay. They used to do that to her shit. But she started getting smart by putting her picture with the code in between the picture, like on the picture. There was
Yeah,
always
that
those numbers on the picture, just so nobody could take it and use it. But people made all type of MySpaces
People
with my
nuts,
sister
man.
shit.
That's wild.
And again,
They go for the pretty ones.
at what point could a motherfucker do that in real life? Off of social media, this is impossible to do.
They do that to scam the tricks, the guys. They use that
Idiots.
shit to get the guys to send the money for like fights and all that shit. Like, I'm gonna come out this and the third. Them niggas pocket that money.
Wow.
That's
I just
so
seen
crazy.
a video of them talking about that. I just seen a video of the dude talking about how like they take girls' pictures, build their own Instagrams, finesse the dudes. You know, them horny ass motherfuckers be on there trying to,
And they gonna pay.
and they gonna pay that shit. And they said they pocketing.
It's crazy because I knew somebody, one of my homegirls. She worked for like a social media thing where they operate people's social media for them.
Cause you got an hour and 26 minutes.
And then
Out of
the
that
leg
fold,
came
y'all.
down.
The leg
Yeah.
came down. His leg was folded. I had
knew
to
it.
clock it. I had to see that. So
He
yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
asking like, how damn. That
Yeah, I told you.
long?
Yeah,
Look,
I
that
can hold it
leg
for a
is dead
minute
now.
before It's out.
I don't got 3
I
minutes.
can't do it. That's what I
My
said.
shit be screaming.
I
boy.
told him. I said
gotta
my
unfold
hip
my shit.
flexors are not that
Bro,
right.
I
now.
gotta unfold my when I'm like that for long. I gotta really like get out and.
Look at me now. I still can't even say. I'm like, what?
I got a knee up my
Right,
leg.
I'm telling you.
I'll hold it for a good minute.
Yeah, that was
hold it
that was
for a good
impressive.
minute.
That was
No.
impressive.
But she was she ran people's social media accounts, and she told me, she was like, people don't understand, like these men don't understand that these porn stars and like big social media influencers aren't handling their pages. She's like, we're doing it for them and we're getting the money, and they're thinking that they're talking to them, and we just talk like them. Oh, hey, can you send me
They ain't got no
this?
time to
We
do it.
need $5 for some coffee. Can you send it to me? And these people really be doing it. And it's like, y'all getting gamed and don't even realize you're getting gamed. You thinking that this is the actual woman. You talking to a woman, probably a dude on the other end is
swear.
trying to get
Fat
money.
dudes,
You
yeah,
know?
deli,
You
bro.
know how horny you gotta be.
Right.
You know what kind of horny you gotta be to get got like that.
Online, homie.
The niggas who be getting catfish and shit. I'm like, you know what type of horny you gotta be
That's a whole different one. Homie.
to believe
It was super trick
to believe.
that you had a chance with this girl.
Nigga,
You ain't got
Bruh.
enough money in the world to really have a
bruh,
chance.
come
with
the
that girl.
fuck on, bro. You thought for real.
Gaming.
If you gonna be anything, be fucking for real.
Man,
What the fuck, man?
there's a 60-year-old dude who he used to dance with us back in the day, and he hit me up one day and he was like, man, this girl been tripping on me, man. You need to get her. I need you to talk to her. And I was like, who are you talking about? And he was like, you know her, she be on TV. And I was like, what?
You know what
And it was this
Who you talking about?
it was a
Zendaya?
celebrity. No, it's the one who play on Nope. What's that?
Oh no.
The woman who play
The
on
black
Nope.
woman?
Kiki Palmer.
Oh my
He was
God.
like, it's
Hey, y'all,
Kiki
this
Palmer.
has been a good episode.
I promise you. When I started
way.
laughing, bro, I said,
He wanted you to talk
there's
to her?
no
Hey, man.
way that you think you're talking to Kiki
Hey,
Palmer
that
right
nigga
now.
said he had
The
Kiki
Kiki
in the
Palmer.
bag.
I
Nigga.
said,
Nah, you think I ain't talking to Kiki?
No,
I was
you
like,
not.
what? You 60 years old? You think Kiki Palmer talking to you?
You think I ain't talking? I'm talking
said
to Kiki.
no.
I've been
Listen,
talking to
Trip.
Kiki. Look,
Yeah. I said, this is crazy. Show me the accounts.
boy, your ass
Is
crazy.
there a blue check next to that?
Boy,
Kiki
yeah.
Palmer?
Boy, your ass
First
crazy.
of all, did you at least check for the check, nigga?
I said, which Kiki Palmer could it be? Because
Right.
I was like, this can't be the one. This got to be like a fan account. She operate more than one account. I said, bye. I can't.
Jeez.
At this point, we can't even converse on this level.
And you know what? He was horny.
Right.
Motherfucker.
That's it.
And I was-
Horny make you crazy.
I was like, it's probably the old age too. You don't even know about social media. You thinking you really
The
talking?
older, older they get, the
what I'm
freakier
saying.
these niggas get.
And that's guess what? These girls know that too. Yeah,
Right.
they know that the old niggas don't.
Oh, yeah.
They don't understand social media.
They get them.
But
Man, keep your old ass off.
Come
You
here.
ain't got no. You need a tutorial on how to
Yeah.
use
Granddad.
your Instagram.
Turn that shit
Granddad, granddad.
Just that episode of Boondocks where Granddad had that prostitute bitch. Nigga.
Hell yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
Granddad,
White girl, yeah,
Granddad was in love, and it was like, Granddad, she a prostitute. He was like, no, she not. She loved me. Them niggas was like, oh, she taking Granddad for everything. Granddad was like, that's what y'all think.
That's what y'all think it is.
I'm knocking them cheeks off, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. For $7,000 a week, nigga.
Damn.
No, we appreciate you guesting on here
Man, I
today.
appreciate
with us,
having me.
man.
Man, it was good meeting you, my
For
nigga.
real, for sure.
This
Always
was a
love
good one,
Cousin.
man.
I love this shit, man.
Thank you guys for tapping into this one. Once again, man, thank y'all for helping with the YouTube. The YouTube keeps going up.
Love.
So continue to share those videos and stuff like that. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. And yeah, we out. We'll see you on the next one.
Y'all be smooth.
Peace.